So, quick story time for anyone who gives a fuck. And if you don't, completely fine because mood. But I recently just put out an EP called The Sex Tapes, and I've been having to do some international promotion to like promote the project. And I was doing an interview with an Asian media outlet. And the conversation's good, it's cute, it's flowing, but she says to me, okay, we both have 5 seconds to go find the most inappropriate thing that we could possibly show on Zoom. The most inappropriate thing for Zoom. And I'm fucking panicking because I'm like an inappropriate person, and I'm like, but I don't know what your definition of inappropriate is, and I'm like in my bedroom, so okay. She's like, 5 seconds, go find it. I go, I run, I'm like, fuck, I grab something, I come back, and she's like, we have to show it together. And I was like, I feel like you should maybe show yours first in case. She goes, 3, 2, 1. She's holding up a stuffed animal of Santa Claus, and I am holding up a double-sided pink dildo. Yeah.
We had two different minds, bro. Two different minds. I would have probably played it safe and grabbed something like the most inappropriate thing. No. Y'all know I have a blanket of myself. It has my face on it. It's a lot of pictures of myself and my face because, you know, I'm foreign, and I know it, honey. I like my face. I love my face. Like, I appreciate my parents and my genetics because she fine, and I know it. So, yeah, that's what I would have brought up. She went the other way. Like, I don't think I will ever show anybody, especially somebody I don't know, and especially for like promos. Let's not. But if you know me, then maybe that would have been appropriate. But still, Santa Claus stuff. I can see why that was inappropriate, I guess, because at this age that we are, we're not supposed to have stuffed animals. But I do. How many stuffed animals I have? I have 2, 3, 4. 4 stuffed animals that I actually have around. 4 stuffed animals. Ooh, yeah, I counted that one. So yeah, 4 stuffed animals. But Fred, what we doing? But I appreciate it. Two-sided dildo. We appreciate things like that. Comment below if you got one. I ain't in your business, but I am.
What's up, y'all? It's my MK, and I'm back with another motherfucking story time. This story time is about how I got caught in the bathroom with a boy by the principal. And honey, it wasn't as pleasant as you thought because my mama got on my... Okay. So, y'all, I could tell y'all the exact day because it was actually February the 3rd when we went to school. Mind you, I graduated school in 2020, honey, when COVID was going on. So, this happened like 2019. So, boom. You know, this dude, me and him had been talking for a little while or whatever, you know. He was on the football team, you know, he had the muscles, he was chocolate and everything. I mean, he always flirted with me and stuff. I always knew he wanted the baddest bitch. But I didn't know what he wanted exactly. Or did I? So, honey, fast forwarding, you know, to what happened. So, you know, he's like, so we gonna link. So, you know, I was like, after school, because, girl, you know, I always snuck out of my mama's house, honey. I always sneak out the window and make up my bed like somebody was laying in the bed so my mom wouldn't catch me. My mama, she never caught me, but she knew. So, I didn't really care. After that, you know, I was the bad child. She was gonna whoop me anyway and it gonna hurt, but nevertheless. So, we in school or whatever. I'm in the bathroom, you know, thinking I'm cute. You know, I used to wear crop tops to school. I used to sneak because my mama did not like me wearing crop tops, y'all. She was like, it's showing too much skin. Blah, 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 blah. Girl, I do what I want. It's like, mama, I love you. But, so, we going, I'm in the bathroom, you know, get my little lip glosses popping, honey. Making sure my little eyebrows cute, because I used to do my little eyebrows in high school and shit. Yeah, me. So, like I was saying, I used to do my eyebrows and stuff. So, he comes in the bathroom, and I'm like, and I look, y'all know how, like, y'all see a guy that y'all got a crush on, and y'all been talking, y'all don't want to look at them, because, you know, y'all been talking. So, I was like, I hope you don't see me. So, I'm right there, you know, I'm bending over like this with that, you know, with that fatty poking out. Hey. I was had to poking out, so he get behind me and grab my waist, acting like he helped me. I was like, ooh, even though I like did, because, I felt, you know what I mean? So, girl, I had felt it poking on me. I was like, stop. And he was like, you know you want this. So, I was like, you better stop for you. And, girl, he grabbed me by my neck. And he grabbed me by my neck, honey. I just had a flashback. Honey, that's what set it off. Baby, you. Let me say something. When you grab my neck, that is what gets the jitters in me. This jittering, just alert. You know, that little voice in my head just say, get freaky, honey. Ooh. So I was like, so I put my hands in his pants, you know. I'm like, oh my God, it's so big. I'm scared. No, I wasn't scared, honey. Hold on, part 2 coming soon. This is getting juice, baby. I'll be back.
What I tell y'all about that part 2? I stopped including it so y'all can go follow them. Go follow him, okay? So you can see that part 2, and then come back and tell me about it. So let's just go back and rewind. You know how you can tell when a kid was bad? You know the look. It's all in the cheeks and the eyebrows, all up in that jaw and them eyebrows. That's how you know them eyebrows. If a kid is a bad kid, you look at a kid and be like, oh, I know you bad. I know he was bad as a kid. Like, ain't no way. I have never snuck out of my house. Like, no. My mom put the fear of God in me. I was not doing anything reckless to put my life in danger. Well, y'all know the famous line, I brought you in this world, I could take you out. And I feel like they do mean it. All disclaimer, my mom was never abusive. I think the last time I got popped is when I was 4. So that lets you know about my childhood. I was just a good kid, though. I was a really good kid. I went through a phase where I was just rebellious. Like, I got to that point where I was just like, okay, you whoop me, then that's all you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I think every kid goes through that phase. Like, you can take pain. You from North Carolina, you can take hit. You can take hit. You from the country, you can take a hit. Cause you know what we got whooped with. Anything around them, anything they could grab, they would just throw it at you. So you know. But yeah, I was a good kid. I wasn't sneaking out the house. I definitely wasn't having, sex at that time, because at that time there was a song about that, and it was like, no more secrets and think before you let it go. And a lot of time, all those situations I was there, I thought a lot, and I wish that one time when I lost my virginity, I would have thought a little bit longer. But I'm grateful that I got rid of it when I got rid of it. But I wish I would have just thought a little bit longer. I wish I would have thought, because I waited a long time before I lost my virginity. It seems like it was a sophomore. No judgment though. Live your best life. And that's wild. Doing it in the bathroom, getting caught by the principal. Oh, let me not tell y'all about part 2, because you got to go watch it yourself. You're welcome.
So I was in Walmart today, and this lady walked up to me. I don't want to use this lady's name, so let's give her another name. Let's say Karen. Karen walked up to me. She had her little daughter with her. She said, I like your mask. It's got my daughter's favorite colors on it. I said, thank you. It's the trans mask. I'm trans. She said, oh, you're one of those people. As she shuffles her daughter behind her, I said, excuse me? She replies with, just so you know, you will never be a man. Biology says that you're a woman, and scurries off. Probably the best compliment I got all day. Thank you, Karen. Have a nice day.
I was just like, that bitch. I love that. You just proved my point, Karen. It doesn't matter, honey. Thank you for saying I look like a girl. Thank you. That's what I was going for. That's what I am, honey. Thank you. Girl, why do we have opinions about other people's lives? That's their life. It's not your life. Don't you have no opinion on their life. Shoot. What are we doing? Let people live their life. They are the main character of their story, so let them tell it the way they want to tell it. Let them live their life. Let them play their character they want to be. Because they're the main character. Like, you're the main character of your life. Let them be the main character of their life. You play your role. Let them play their role. There's two different scripts. Yeah, it's the same writer. There's 2 different scripts. Cause I just be like, yo, why are you so bothered? Is it directly impacting you? Is it directly impacting you? For me to be out here with a trans mask on. I'm just in public. my mask on. You say you like my mask because you're not educated. Like, if you was educated, if you would have took time to educate yourself, you wouldn't have found yourself in this situation. Let's be honest. Like, let's be real here. So, it pays to educate yourself. You might not agree with it. Okay, cool. That's fine. To each his own. We're all different. We all have our own opinions. Cool. But it's kind of important. It's important to educate yourself, because, like, what are we doing?
I was just called transphobic at work after going up to this table and being like, are you guys all set to get a drink order? I get their drinks. I come back. I'm like, are you guys all set to order some food? I get the food order during the meal. I'm like, how is everything going, guys? No issues. Then at the end, I'm like, are you guys all set, ready to pay? This woman turns to me, who I didn't even know was transgender, and she's like, I'm sorry, but the microaggressions are out of control. I use she, her pronouns. My partner also does, and we are transgender women, and we will not be called guys. I'm just staring at them like, are you being serious? So I start trying to reiterate, like, no, I just say to parties of 2 or more, like, guys, like, are you guys all set to order? I've been using it all day. It has nothing to do with gender. I'm a part of the LGBTQ. I have no, like, intentions of being transphobic. This woman gets all red and angry, and she's like, you can be gay and still be transphobic. So by her logic, I'm like, ma'am, I'm just saying, like, what makes you think that I'm gay? I could be a different part of the LGBTQ. It's the same thing with you guys. Like, and she's literally like, there it is again. You just said guys. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm seriously not doing it as a gender thing. It's just like a group thing. This woman goes on a tangent to me about how I shouldn't be trying to justify myself. I should just say sorry and not be transphobic. How was I transphobic?
Friend, you just got gaslit. You just got gaslit. She jumped over the gaslit. She literally jumped over the point you pointed out. Like, hey, how are you necessarily, you just automatically think that I'm a gay guy, cis guy. You just did that. Like, you just did me. Like, friend. Ooh, I'm sorry you had to go through that. LGBTQ in the wild. Cause, like, what? That's that thing where you're not the main character. Like, I get what you're saying, completely get what you're saying. Like, you don't want to be considered, like, you worked all this time, all your life you want to be considered a woman. You are a woman. So when somebody call you a guy, I get it. You mislabel you, I get it. I've been there when people have mistaken me for a guy, and when I was younger, it was a big butt deal. Now it's just like, as long as you don't call me out my name, like, as long as you don't call me other things that we all know of. So it's not really a big deal, but I understand why some people think it's a deal, because back in the day, I understand, like, I've been around people who are just like, I am a lady. You don't call me a guy. Hey, you guys. No, hey, you ladies. So I get that. And I also feel like he didn't mean it. It wasn't on purpose. It was just a general statement. Like, if you watch YouTube and YouTube channels, YouTube creators, they'd be like, hi, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a general grouping thing, like groups. These pronouns. Even though I'm a part of the LGBTQ, pronouns still trip me up. They trip me up because I grew up as a millennial where education actually mattered. They still taught that education mattered. Like, you needed education to get places in the world. So grammar was very important. You couldn't just say they, 1, 2, 3, 4, they, to refer to an individual. So that's still, I'm stuck on that still. I'm still stuck on that because grammar, they grilled grammar into us. And the English language is already hard. They're making up new words every day. So now you're changing pronouns. Now you're changing nouns, pronouns, verbs. There's just too much. It's just too much. But I understand and I respect that. If you tell me that you want to be referred to as a he, her, they, I'll do it respectfully, but please give me grace. And I just feel like that's what we need to do in this ever-changing world that we have, this ever-changing culture. We just need to give people grace. He apologized. I think when that situation, I understand both sides, because it's just like, okay, just apologize and move on. But the fact that you kind of drilled it in, and it was just like, hey, I wasn't trying to be homophobic. Like, you literally called him out, like, as a homophobe when he definitely wasn't a homophobe. I'm guessing. I don't know this person personally, but just off of that, just off of him saying, hey, you guys, being nice, and you know what I'm saying, it's just like, oh, now he's a homophobe? No, that if he was a homophobe, he wouldn't even be serving y'all. If he was a homophobe, honestly, he'd be like, hey, can someone else pick up this table? I refuse. You know what I'm saying? If we're just being real. And the fact that he didn't even know you were a guy, like, you put attention on yourself. You called yourself out. Like, it was unnecessary. Like, what? You could have just easily said, hey, can you not refer to us as guys? It would have been that simple. It would have been that simple. But then it became a cancellation party.